Good afternoon, EDFL family, and welcome to Match of the Day here on 98.9 North Weast FM. You can also catch us on mixler.com. We're in Strathmore Community Bank Division 2 out at Lakeside Drive. It's Roxborough Park hosting Coburg Districts.
Roxborough Park have put on a very nice day. The ground's in very, very good condition. You're right, we are into winter, and well, temperature-wise, it's definitely feeling like it is winter, but good to see the sun out. So we always love coming to Strathmore Community Bank Division 2. Two clubs we haven't seen yet this year.
To be here, Lakeside Drive, one of my favourite trips in EDFL Match of the Day history. They always put on a good show, Roxy, and the locals are always very welcoming.
If I look at Roxborough Park, I can quietly, confidently, be confident in saying that they've got 9 different players from what they've put on the park late last year. They've got another Ormagrosso in the side, so I dare say that might be the first game the two brothers play together. They got the big chicken lover Ferris Mehi in the side, little Sammy Sard gets them little legs pumping, Luke Capuano up forward, and then also you've got the coach Michael Farrelly as well. So there's just to name a few different players for Roxborough Park.
Coin toss has been won by Harley Short. Roxborough Park will kick to the club room ends of the ground.
As usual, an early start for games here at Lakeside Drive. It's big Ferris Merry in Iraq against Lynch, and here is Ferris. Gets the first clearance of the game, inside 50. Bounce pass, Sammy Sard as well as Capuano. But Coburg District's able to repel the ball back out. High ball toward the outer side. Good pressure coming from the coach, Mick Farrelly. First time we've seen him on EDFL Match of the Day. Short, pushed out of it.
Out now to Giglielmino. I'll try and get that one out eventually. Sheriani has it, gets round one. He'll take a shot on goal for the first score of the day. It looks good. He split the middle, and the Districts, they're on the board. 1 straight 6. Roxborough Park yet to score. About 4.5 minutes into the opening term. A couple here, Roxy, is the Districts. They'll run it through the middle through Del Mal. He's taken 3 bounces. He runs to centre forward, takes another bounce. He can go all the way. He can run inside 50. Takes a 4th bounce from 45. They've got 2 in a row. What a fantastic bit of play there by Kyle Del Mal. He took it on from half-back flank, took 4 bounces, ran inside 50 and drilled it. 35 out. Matthew Vesneva will come in. Bit worse than a 45-degree angle, and he's pushed that one wide. Hasn't actually made the distance. Is that a mark? It is. They've paid it. Looks Coburg like Districts. Play on immediately. Snap on the right, and they've got 3 for the afternoon.
In the middle of the ground we go. Toward the corridor, Sard, a big tackle on Aquilina. Free kick, advantage paid. Elliott's on the way with the boot. Bouncing all the way. Is that a goal? Jack Elliott kicks Roxborough Park's first. 1 straight 6 to 3-1-19.
Well, Sammy Sard looked down and gone and almost had to put the white sheets up around him and get a bullet. But he's just come back out on the field, Sammy Sard, and chased down tackle. And yeah, that's what he looked like. He wasn't moving. He won't mind me saying it, and I'll tell him after the game. But it looked like the curtains were coming up and the horse was gone. But comes out, chased down tackle, Jack Elliott spills onto it and kicks a goal.
He did an old red canoe. I think they put the sheets up on him just before the finishing post at Flemington. He got up and finished the race. There to Ormagrosso. The ball inside 50, getting the hands up. That time was Capuano. Couldn't take the mark, made a contest. Umpires found a free kick. They're going to pay advantage. They're not. It's a free kick. It's going to go the way of Sard.
He did handball it. But that's one thing Sammy Sard's done. He's laid 3 tackles inside forward 50.
Talking about forward pressure, it's the hot topic in AFL world, and it's happening right here at Lakeside Drive.
Sammy Sard, he'll kick from right on 50, 45-degree angle, make it 49. That looks good. Starts it right, just brings it back. Sprouts, add that to your stats. And Roxy, they've got 2 in a row now. They're 2 straight 12. Coburg Districts 3-1-19. We are 19 and a half in to the first term. Bring it out wide. Capuano, that's a good pick-up. He's come all the way up to centre wing. He swings around onto the right, and now they're on. That's a perfect kick. Comes out to Farrelly. He dishes the handball off. He can set himself. He dishes it over to Hamza, and he splits the middle. And suddenly, Roxborough Park are only down by 1 point. 3 straight 18 to 3-1-19. 22 minutes gone, opening term. Scoreboard here at Roxborough Park is just a little bit off.
Great goal there, though, by the Magpies. It all started with Luke Capuano, that half volley up on the high on the wing. He took it very well and just the kick into the corridor just unleashed his teammate. And then there were a couple of free Magpies inside forward 50, and Tamay Hamza, one of them, able to get onto the score sheet.
Both times he's been inside forward 50 when the ball's come in. He's been by himself. No one's been on him. No one's been within 20 metres of him.
Now good tackle from Rigby. Umpire spots a free kick. Free kick, Coburg Districts. High tackle by Dale Rigby. And the man that's going to take the shot is to be determined.
Looks like it's going to be Camper.
Directly in front, 25 out. This will hurt after a good little purple patch from Roxy. Coburg Districts can go out to a 7-point lead once more. Kicks on the way, and it's good. 4-1-25 Coburg Districts, Roxburgh Park, 3 straight 18.
Boundary throw in right next to the left-hand point post for Roxburgh Park. So Ferris Merry finds front position, just taps it over the top of his head, then rebounded straight back to Lynch. His kick didn't clear the 50. Then the ball came out to Farrell. He snaps on the right, and Roxy get it back. They've got 4 for the afternoon. 4 straight 24. Coburg Districts 4-1-25. 26 and a half gone in the opening quarter.
Good little goal there from Roxburgh Park after, well, the disappointment of not having that goal allowed when the goal umpire or boundary umpire called that ball out of bounds. But yeah, good setup at the back of the pack. The tap came out the back, and there was a couple of handballs, a little bit of a scrimmage, but the snap there from Farrelly on cue.
Now Merry has it for Roxburgh Park. He's had a very good opening term. Ferris inside 50 from the standing start toward the pocket. 2 Lions against 1 Magpie. Sheriani involved as well. McGill, although the Magpies did get it. Now Capuano outmarks Blackley in the goal square, probably just outside the goal square, because the field umpire is going to put him on the angle. 45-degree angle, in fact, but a very, very close to goal. Any score puts Roxy in front for the first time today. Right foot, didn't want to rush it. He kicks the goal, Luke Capuano. 5 individual goal kickers for Roxburgh Park, 5-1-31 to 4-1-25.
And for 2 teams that have struggled with goal kicking this season, 4 set shots for 4 goals. So very good so far from both sides.
And there is the siren for quarter time, and a very, very entertaining first term. And at quarter time, Roxburgh Park lead 5-1-31 to Coburg Districts 4-1-25. It is a 6-point ball game at quarter time.
It's taken by Manda, combining with Grant, goes to Amagrosso. It's Albert going in. Anthony, going up towards halfway. Albert's his dad, I think, towards half forward. Out of bounds, boundary throw in.
Let's be honest, boys. Tommy Lewson won't be happy with that one-on-one against Cook. Look, no offence to Cook, but he's
a bit smaller.
He's a bit smaller on the body shape and almost see-through. And Tommy Lewson prides himself on the one-on-ones. But geez, I tell you what, he done well in the one-on-one there, Cook.
Dishes the handball off inboard, finds Aquilina, comes out to Vesnova, that's Matt. Now he dishes the handball off to Georgiadis, and he goes in short, and they've hit a target inside 50, 47 metres out. Sheriani takes it.
Yeah, the Magpie that's down now does look a bit more serious than the others. He's
a lot of pain.
Rolling around. I think it might be a shoulder or a collarbone. It's 36. I think that's Pratt. I think that's Jake Pratt on the ground. It looks to be a shoulder or a collarbone. And it was the big man, and it was
Guglielmino.
That's got him clean.
So we saw Sammy Saar kick a goal from roughly this position in the first term. Sheriani will kick from right on 50. Bit better than a 45-degree angle. Needed to start it right, and he has split the middle. Fantastic. Cleared at post height. And Coburg Districts kicked the first goal of the second term. 5-3-33 Roxburgh Park. 5-1-31 Coburg Districts. We are 10 and a half minutes into the second quarter. So Farrelly, the coach, he just got around 1, then gave it off to Merry. He got the handball back, and then he turned it over. And it wasn't a great kick. Lay dishes it off. Running through the middle there was DeMau, and that's a good kick and a good mark. Sheriani takes it, plays on, can run to 30. Dead in front, and Districts back in front.
Gets his third.
Third goal there for James Sheriani. And they move to 6-2-38. 6-2-38 are Coburg Districts. 5-3-33 Roxburgh Park. We're about to tick over 13 minutes into this second term. Good play off the half-back flank.
The target of the kick was looking into the sun, got brought down. Advantage paid. Left foot's on the way for Roxy. Ball bounces sideways and stays in play. It's going to favour Hamza. Tamay kicks the goal, scores a level again, 6-3, 39 apiece.
Wait a minute.
If the goal counts, it will for Tamay Hamza.
That was
How
nothing
unlucky can
but
you be?
luck there for Tume. He bounced in the goal square.
And there's a whistle here.
Another free
Goal
kick.
will count.
Plus
Roxy
another.
free kick. Double goal coming up for Sammy Sard.
He's normally on the other side of these ones, giving away the silly free kicks, and he's been on the receiving end of it now.
Has he potentially mellowed out?
Oh, maybe in his old age.
I actually spoke to him pre-game with him and Johnny Colitis, and he seemed pretty calm, Sammy.
couple of kids now probably calmed him down, but
Back-to-back goals for Roxburgh Park and Sammy Sard. How many's he got? I'm already losing count.
That's his second.
You can keep track of the goals now, Pos. The live scores, they're enough for me.
Yes, sir. I'm not too sure what that free kick was for there. I didn't actually see it, just heard the whistle.
It's gotta be verbal.
But
I think you're verbal because we didn't see
There was
anyone
no one
go
down.
down. There was no
No.
push and shove. Yeah.
I don't think they were the backmen weren't too happy. I think they were either saying that the ball was touched from Hamza's or the ball had cleared the line and been touched
Initially,
originally.
yeah.
So I think that's probably what they were complaining about. But nonetheless, 12-point play right there.
Georgiades, top of the square. No mark taken, although 2 bites of the cherry. No mark was taken in the end. Here's a high, quick snap-on goal from Lay. Is there enough on it?
yes, there is.
Jimmy Ainsworth, it's your call. Goal to Coburg Districts. 7-4-46, Coburg Districts leading by a point. The lead is toing and froing at the moment. 7-3-45 Roxburgh Park, time on second term. Little tap on from Lynch, tried to get it to someone. Amagrosso left it. I think the two brothers combine there. Little kick toward half forward. Very well picked up by Pratt. Left foot goes inside 50. Capuano just got caught under it a little bit. Sard tried to stretch. Couldn't take it. Up for grabs in the goal square. Off the ground. Attempt works out okay for Mark Sabatino. Roxburgh Park back in front, approaching half-time. 8-4-52 to 7-4-46.
Geez, they've got a couple of lucky goals in this quarter. They got the one that a bit of backspin in the goal square was able to come back to Tume, and then the free kick, and then this one here, 3 goals all by a bit of luck and probably discipline there as well. Boys, just got a message from the side door here that anyone listening around the ground at half-time, they're going to be selling raffle tickets over at the barbecue for the famous Roxburgh Park meat tray.
Ooh.
So they've passed that
Sprouts will
message
be
on.
there. I reckon Sprouts will be there.
Oh, a couple of free tickets wouldn't go astray for the live promotion.
Sort of defeats the purpose of a raffle. But
Good game of footy here, half-time. It's 8-4-52 Roxburgh Park, Coburg District 7-4-46. And I don't have the goal kickers.
as the third term just gets underway as we come back on. It's a 1-goal lead to Roxburgh Park. Just doing a little bit of a dance, doing really well there. Was Ashby. Got the ball inside the corridor. Storer can run onto it.
On his left
Yeah,
foot.
on his left, snaps, and that'll be the first there for the Districts. Scores level once again, a minute and a half into the third term, 8-4 apiece.
Big thank you to Trevor Gladman and everyone at Roxy feeding us some sausage rolls, sprouts at halftime.
Yep, love a good free feed.
A couple of party pies.
And loves a free raffle ticket too.
I know, did you get that free raffle ticket? Or?
No, I didn't. I saw a couple of the locals around showing their tickets off though. Very happy if they come home with the meat tray tonight.
Did we see the meat tray? Is it a good one?
Haven't had eyes on it.
Eyes on it? No.
What makes a good meat tray, Pos?
I don't know. A lot of meat.
Here's a chance here
Farrelly.
for Farrelly. Kicks the goal. Roxburgh Park back in front.
Pos.
Hayden Farrelly kicks it.
Pos, that was so Zach Keogh-like from last week, running towards the boundary line and just slide it across on your right foot.
Absolutely. The exact same spot that he did it out at Monk Oval last week, and the exact same result.
I think that one was probably just that little bit more impressive because there was so much congestion
there's a
around
lot
the
more
footy as
pressure.
well. Zach
Yeah.
Keogh had lots of open space around him, but the composure by Hayden Farrelly just to pop it on the outside of the right boot and just slide it across for a goal.
So an entertaining game here at Lakeside Drive. We're 5.5 minutes into the second term, a goal apiece. Into the third term, I should say. Goal apiece. And it's Roxburgh Park that lead by that goal. The same margin at halftime. Ferris Merry and Lynch will do the ruck work. Merry won it down. Colitis, he's hanging about it. Just eluded him. Now he gathers. He can go on his left from 45. It's a high kick. It's got the distance. It's got the accuracy. Roxy get 2 in a row. Out to a 12-point ball game. 10-4-64 to 8-4-52.
Good goal there, coming again from a little bit of congestion. Able to find a couple of quick handballs inside the contest, Roxburgh Park, just to find that little bit of space and a flying kick from it was probably a good 50 metres on that kick as well. the winds died down a fair bit going towards that club room, and so it was quite a roost from the Roxburgh Park player.
For Colitis, although he went one way, then back the other, then onto his left, looking for Capuano. He was held on to. The umpire saw it. And he'll have a free kick about 20, 25 metres out, 45-degree angle. We are right behind this one.
That's the McGill. Yes, he's one of the best backmans in this division, but Capuano's probably got that little bit more pace on him, where Blackley had the closing pace on Capuano, so he sort of had to grab him and hold him and keep him in his range. He was worried about the pace and getting away from him.
He's kicked one today, has presented well, hasn't able to really get hold of any marks, and this will be for his second. Kick from about 25, 30, and he's kept it low but straight. They're back out to 3 goals. 11-5, 71 to 8-5, 53. Capuano kicks his second.
If you're Chris Tankard and the coaching group of Coburg Districts, you do not want it. Let it get any further than this. You still want to have it in touching distance, kicking with the breeze in that last quarter. But you've seen both sides, both kick with the against the breeze in the first half, and they've both done well. They've both been able to, score heavily against the breeze as well. So you don't want to let it get any bigger than this lead. And
it comes back to a couple of those, call them lucky, call them fortunate goals that Roxburgh Park were able to kick in that second term. The bounce back that fell to Tamay Hamza, and then the follow-up. Poor discipline that gave Sammy Saad the follow-up goal straight away. That might be those sort of results that are cost Coburg District here.
It's been that 6-goal turnaround because Districts went bang, bang, bang to start the game, and now it's Roxburgh Park up by 3 kicks. Sheriani did well, used his big body to get the ball, but he went backwards. Ashby got dispossessed. Turnover. Sammy Saad, one way and the other. Oh, Sammy! Big goal.
Look at him go.
Big goal. 12-7-79 to 8-6-54. Goal of the day, and he loves it.
We love that one. And I reckon coming off the ground is probably about the fastest he's run all day today as well. The celebration, the big aeroplane wings came out. Great goal.
He's absolutely spent.
Sammy Saad turning back the clock, arms out, aeroplane style as described by Sprouts, and gets the little legs pumping to get the knee highs happening, and straight off the bench and
into a chair.
I dare say he was happy because he knows that we're here today for the broadcast, and he knows that his voice was sung loud and clear. Blood are all here. Picked up by Hayden Farrelly, having a very, very good game. Roxburgh Park's out of danger again. Very well poised footy in the back half, and short goes to the middle of the ground for Colitis.
Finds Colitis, he plays on immediately, comes out wide. It's a good kick, finds Hamza, forward flank. Needs to go now. Capuano's got the 52 himself. He puts it into the pocket. Capuano protected the space, and Omagrosso takes the mark in the forward pocket. That's Jack.
Great mark as well, backing back. Probably knew that big Kappa was coming through with a lot of steam, but just went back with the flight of the footy, put the hands up and clunked the mark.
This one, he's very wide in front of the club rooms. Sprouts, where does he start it?
Right-hand goalpost, I reckon.
Let's see what he does. Jack Omagrosso starts it at the right-hand goalpost and goes through. Sprouts take a bow.
And cramps.
Jack Omagrosso, fantastic goal. He'll come straight off with the cramp. And this one, starting to get away from the lines. It's a 5-goal margin. 26 minutes gone, third term.
They get around him for his first goal.
He's trying to get off the ground with a cramp, and the boys are holding him up.
And it wasn't a really aesthetic kick of the footy, but he put it right where he needed it to put it, and that's what we're all about.
Kicked a similar one in the first quarter, didn't he?
Mate, that's what we're about at the Shake Academy. It's not about aesthetics. It's about where you place. It's ball placement.
It's not how it looks. It's just the result that happens.
Just how you get it done.
Saad got his own chair on the bench there. Look.
It's just kicking back. He kicked goal of the day.
Can someone take a photo of that for us, please?
Get that on the record cover next week.
Get their phone out. That's a record cover, that. Wow.
Merry won it down, head over it, and then the handball came out. Storer might be able to run onto it off the ground. He's kicked it. The one they needed. Back to a 4-goal margin. Storer kicks his second.
And sometimes that's just clever footy. The kick off the ground, it doesn't have to look pretty. Just like that set shot kick we saw a couple of minutes ago. But, if the time and place is there, just go off the ground.
And that's what they need, something out of nothing, just to get themselves a little bit of momentum as well.
13-7 playing 9-7, 28.5 gone in this third term. Big finish coming up on EDFL Match of the day. Now it's Elliott, out the back, goes up towards half forward. A very elongated sort of kicking action, Jack Elliott. That one's effective for Hamza.
Oh, he's got 17.
Manta is begging for the ball towards the square. Sabatino was asking for it as well, but Hamza holds on to it. Directly in front, set shot. Just inside 50 for the steadier. Left foot's on the way from Big Tomei. Big goal. 14-7-91, playing 9-7-61.
Back out to a five-goal margin. 30 minutes gone in this third term. High-scoring game. And there is the three-quarter time siren. And an entertaining game, just starting to get away from Coburg Districts just a little bit. And at three-quarter time, Roxburgh Park lead 14-7-91. Coburg Districts 9-7-61. It is a 30-point ball game at three-quarter time.
That's one player that will definitely enjoy if he got the raw form player today. That's Jack Elliott. He's definitely keen to get it, that's for sure. He said it as I come running past me. He goes, get me on.
Doesn't mind an undergun. James Margheriti, fairly active on Twitter, is James Margheriti. Like you, Pos. Loves his NBA. Down the line, straight down the line in the corridor. How is it out there, Kane?
It's very hard across. The surface is very good around the cricket pitch, but the cricket pitch is very, very solid.
It's a very, very good sort of well-kept ground, this one.
Ran through the centre of the ground, kicked a nice goal in the first turn. That might be a push in the back, and it is. Free kick. It's going to go the way of Vesneva. That's Luke. He kicked his first in the first term. And this one, we said it earlier, 10 minutes gone in this last term. They trail by 32 points. Misses it, and it's game over. Makes his way in. He's about 40 metres out, directly in front. Luke Vesneva comes in, bit of a stab, kept it high, kept it straight enough, and the Lions kick their first of the final term. Luke Vesneva's got his second, 10-8-68. They trail Roxburgh Park 14-10-94, 10.5 gone.
I've just had it confirmed by Sammy Sardi himself. It is his personal chair. Look, he's about to sit down on it again. There we go.
Come on, Sam.
Magpies have got the numbers. Inside defensive 50. Came out. And now they'll be able to clear. Comes out to Elliott. Inside. Inboard. Middle of the ground. Fantastic kick. Gives the handball off to Harley Short. He could have gone really short there, Harley. He didn't. But it worked out anyway. And he found his teammate there. Inside 50.
Young Jack Elliott is really starting to rack up the possessions in this quarter.
That was a wonderful kick, though.
Yeah, he's had a solid game all day, but his inside forward 50 kicking has probably been his highlight. But that kick that inside 45 kick into the middle was just absolutely spot on and just opened up the whole ground to Roxburgh Park.
Raw form contender.
Capuano, he's kicked two already today. This will be for his third. He'll kick from about 45 degree angle. Comes in. And that could be the sealer right there for Roxy. They get back out by 32 points. 10-8-68, 15-10-100. We are 13.5 in this final term. McGill did well, just sent the ball to a one-on-one. Cook! Ooh. What's the umpire going to decide? He's called it. Oh! He's paid the mark to Cook, who got over the top of Atkinson and took a fantastic mark. He'll come out wide and kick it to Rigby.
Finally, we're filming this game.
He's played a great game today, Trav Cook. We were talking about it at three-quarter time. He was one of the players that I raised for potentially raw form, best on ground today. The way I sort of described it was he probably wasn't the broadcast best on ground, but he's the type of best on ground that the coaches would love. Been really influential, hasn't had a lot of touches, but
he's played really well on Lucent. Whenever he's gone to Lucent, he's kept him quiet.
He's kept Lucent quiet. His disposal off the half-back flank's been really effective, and you see there, it takes a great mark over the top. A big hanger. I reckon this is just the cherry on top of a great game today by Trav Cook.
Touch mark taken on the line. Paid. Colitis. So Colitis will come in. He's kicked one this afternoon. Man on the mark right up against the goal post. Goes the left foot banana. Kicks it. And this one has really, really died out now. Scoreboard reads. I'll get it up in front of me. 16-10, 106 to 10-8-68 in favour of Roxburgh Park, 23.5 gone. At half-time, there was just a goal in it.
Yeah, that was the first score in the game in a good 15 minutes, I reckon.
So 8 goals to 2 so far in this second half in favour of Roxburgh Park. The siren, a full-time siren, a short quarter, that one. But it's a big, big win for Roxburgh Park. Full-time scores, 16-10, 106. They've defeated Coburg Districts 10-8 68 here at Lakeside Drive.
And we've just had a drive-by by Jack Elliott. He reckons he was in raw form, seamless compression form today.
Have we figured that out yet?
We had a bit of a discussion off air, did Kane and I, and a couple of names got floated, one of them being Ferris Merry, the other one being Jack Elliott.
He's definitely in the 3-2-1.
He's sort of just hanging around, wanting to get a bit of airtime.
So I'm not sure if he's actually...
He may have actually just cost himself the raw form by walking past and copying.
We'll make sure he gets he'll cop a heavy fine regardless.